Welcome to Daily Chronicles, your journey through time. Every day carries a story, from world-changing events to moments pop culture will never forget. We uncover the triumphs, tragedies, and turning points that shaped our world. This is Daily Chronicles, where every day tells its tale. A thin curl of cigarette smoke hangs in the still air as the weight of three worlds converges inside a guarded villa in Tehran, where Franklin D. Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin gather around a polished table that reflects the strain etched into their faces, each man carrying the burden of millions, while the muffled sounds of soldiers outside remind them that the war they seek to shape still rages across continents. The scent of strong tea mingles with the faint aroma of dust, swept in from the city's narrow streets, creating an atmosphere both intimate and fraught. And Roosevelt's calm voice cuts through the tension with the steady confidence of a leader who knows history is listening. Churchill shifts in his seat, the leather creaking under his weight as he adjusts his cigar and studies the maps spread before them. Inked lines of frontiers, supply routes, and invasion paths that determine the future of Europe. While Stalin's dark, unreadable gaze flickers from one ally to the other, as though calculating the cost of every promise and every compromise. Outside, the desert sun burns over the rooftops of Tehran. But inside these guarded walls, the temperature rises not from the heat, but from the collision of ideology, ego, and necessity, each man aware that unity is both their greatest weapon and their most fragile asset. Papers rustle as advisors hover in the background, their pens poised, capturing strategies that will send entire armies across seas and continents, and every word exchanged carries the subtle tremor of consequence. The leaders speak of coordinated offensives, of opening a second front in Europe, of pressing Germany from all sides until the regime cracks under the relentless pressure. And although their voices remain controlled, the urgency beneath them pulses like a second heartbeat in the room. Churchill, resolute yet wary, pushes for Mediterranean strength. Stalin demands an immediate Western assault. Roosevelt balances between them, smoothing tensions with diplomatic ease, while masking the exhaustion weighing on his body. As hours stretch into long discussions, the clatter of distant Tehran markets drifts faintly through the windows, a reminder that ordinary life persists even in the shadow of decisions that will reshape the world. The men lean closer, shadows shifting across the table as they finalize agreements that will redefine alliances and anchor the path toward victory, their signatures becoming silent instruments of destiny. Guards stationed outside shift their rifles, scanning every corner for threats, acutely aware that the survival of these three figures is intertwined with the survival of nations. Within the room, a rare moment of shared resolve settles between Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin. A tacit acknowledgement that despite their differences, the fate of millions depends on their ability to stand together. And as the meeting concludes, the ink on their documents drying under dim lamplight, the air feels heavier with the realization that the decisions forged here in Tehran will echo across decades, shaping borders, ideologies, and the fragile hope for a world rebuilt from the ruins of war. A low, trembling hum rises from the crowd as the theater lights shimmer across velvet seats, carrying with it the electric anticipation of fans who have waited years to step back into Middle-earth, their breath fogging slightly in the cool Wellington night as The Hobbit, an unexpected journey, prepares to unfold before them. The scent of fresh popcorn mixes with the damp air drifting in from the harbor, creating a peculiar blend of comfort and excitement that settles like a spell over the auditorium. And somewhere in the front rows, a child clutches a worn copy of the book, its corners softened by countless rereadings. Camera flashes strobe across the entrance as Martin Freeman arrives with a modest smile, the embodiment of Bilbo Baggins' hesitant courage, while Ian McKellen's presence brings a ripple of warmth, his familiar Gandalf-like authority impossible to separate from the character he has shaped for a generation. Inside, the final murmurs hush as the screen bursts into life, sweeping audiences back into rolling green hills, winding roads, and the unmistakable charm of the Shire, its cozy textures and earthy scents so vividly rendered that viewers almost feel the softness of grass beneath their feet. Peter Jackson's direction pulls them deeper still, guiding them from Bilbo's snug hobbit hole into the dangerous vastness of dwarven quests and shadowed ruins, each frame painted with a richness that recalls the wonder of their first journey through Middle-earth a decade earlier. The musical swell of Howard Shore's score wraps around the room with familiar nostalgia, yet tinged with new undertones of adventure, as dwarves sing low, resonant notes that vibrate through the chest like a forgotten memory stirred awake. Viewers lean forward as Bilbo hesitates at his threshold, that timeless moment between safety and the unknown. And the quiet sound of his hand brushing the round wooden door seems to echo every human fear and thrill tied to leaving home. As the journey accelerates, trolls, goblins, and ancient evils stirring in the dark, Jackson's sweeping camera captures the immensity of landscapes that feel both real and mythic. Their windswept cliffs and roaring rivers swallowing the senses in color and motion. The laughter of the cast's camaraderie, the scrape of swords drawn in sudden danger, and the heavy breath of creatures lurking just out of sight all weave together into a tapestry of sound that transforms the theater into something closer to a portal than a room. When the credits finally roll, the audience sits for a heartbeat in stunned stillness. The world of hobbits, dwarves, and wandering wizards lingering in their minds like a dream too vivid to release. Then applause fills the air, loud, overflowing, touched with relief that Middle-earth has returned. Each clap a tribute to the craftsmanship that brings myth to life. And as viewers spill out into Wellington's night, they carry with them the glow of rediscovered magic, a reminder that even the smallest stories can open the largest worlds. A cold wind whistles across the Cambridge grounds, carrying the faint scent of wet grass and coal smoke, while inside the university's observatory, a rhythmic tapping hum fills the dimly lit room, a sound so regular it almost feels alive. Jocelyn Bell Burnell leans over the patchwork of dials and tape recordings, her fingers brushing against the cool metal of the instruments as she studies the tiny blips. Each one a pulse of something extraordinary, hidden deep in the cosmos. Antony Hewish watches over her shoulder, his expression a mixture of curiosity and cautious excitement, knowing that what they are seeing may redefine the night sky itself. The oscillograph scrolls steadily, and a pattern emerges. Steady, precise, and unlike any interference or terrestrial noise. Each pulse is a heartbeat from the heavens, invisible signals traveling across light years, whispering a story written in radio waves that no human ear has ever heard before. The air is heavy with anticipation and the faint odor of pencil shavings, discarded as notes accumulate in meticulous rows on yellow pads, documenting the rhythm and timing of each signal. Bell Burnell's eyes reflect the flickering lights of the equipment as she cross-checks readings, her mind racing with questions. What could generate such precise, repetitive pulses? Are these stars alive in a way we cannot yet comprehend? Or have we merely stumbled upon a cosmic clockwork, a mechanism hidden in the fabric of space itself? Outside, the sky stretches vast and dark, a canvas of black velvet dotted with points of light. But inside, the universe feels intimate, immediate, and almost within reach. As the night stretches on, the hum of the machinery becomes a companion, almost comforting, as though the observatory itself has joined in the thrill of discovery. Bell Burnell explains her observations to Hewish, their conversation careful and methodical, yet threaded with awe. Every theoretical explanation is weighed against the stubborn clarity of the signals, each pulse a punctuation that demands recognition. The discovery of these radio pulsars, a term yet to be coined, signals the existence of rapidly rotating neutron stars, remnants of massive stellar deaths, spinning in silent majesty and broadcasting their presence like cosmic lighthouses. The significance of the detection ripples beyond the walls of Cambridge, promising to reshape astrophysics, to challenge existing models of stellar evolution, and to open a door to understanding some of the most extreme conditions in the universe. Even as the first hints of dawn seep through the windows, tinging the horizon with pale gold, Bell Burnell continues to study the data, each pulse still unwavering, a silent rhythm that echoes the vast scales of time and distance. The hum of the equipment fades only as the morning light grows stronger. But the impact of what has been observed resonates infinitely, a reminder that the universe is alive with messages, waiting patiently for those who know how to listen. And in that quiet, cluttered observatory, humanity has taken its first real step in hearing the heartbeat of the stars.